everybody, welcome back to the Loud and Gay Show. We got someone who's loud but not gay, Chris Cox. Chris Cox, probably not Chris, on Instagram, on TikTok as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm on Twitter, not as much of a following. Yeah, Instagram, Twitter, I have probably 13 videos posted on YouTube, so.
Hell yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Prolific person, known, originally what I first saw you for was you got in your brother's uniform, started dancing, and then a bunch of people was like, that's disrespectful, how dare you?
Yeah, and all the army folk didn't even give a shit. So all the Marines rather, like they thought it was funny. Like they literally were like, oh my God, is this your brother? Like when he was deployed and shit, they thought it was the greatest thing on earth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it was everybody that's like, my brother was in the Marines, blah, blah, blah. Like they were all the
Oh, it's always like the family of the people like taking it as the most disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's how it always goes. I feel like you make a joke about something and then the people who it affects most of the time, as long as you didn't say something like absolutely fucked up, it's pretty neutral on it, or they just don't give a fuck. But then everyone else is like, how dare you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Because
everybody wants to show that they care. Everybody wants to show that they are like PC.
Oh,
like
the best person, like the best person possible. Yeah, that's something I've noticed. And this is not me going, wow, how dare someone be woke? Look at all of you. But it's more of the sense of like, I think there's a lot of people that they're more scared of being seen as not woke than actually being woke. So then like they just kind of point to the next person closest to them being like, do you see how they fucked up? I would never do that. And it's like, well, if we look back like 2 weeks ago, you did do that. Like you just haven't done the internal self-reflection or anything. I feel like that's what a lot of it is.
Yeah, and a lot of people are just like, a lot of people are scared to laugh. Like shit can be funny. I mean, shit can be offensive, but it just has to be funny, you know?
Yeah, I think as long as the person you're making fun of is laughing with you, then it's fine. Then I feel like there's a line that's not being crossed, because then it's like, I don't know, because like, if I got upset every single, like, okay, maybe some people might be whatever, but if I got upset every single time a guy said bitch, like, I don't know if
You'd be fighting a lot of people.
I'd be fighting a lot of people. I have to pick my battles, you know what I mean? And so, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that.
That's fine. That is perfectly fine.
I don't know where I was going. To be honest, I've had a long day of recording podcast, and the hardest job in the world. And you know, you had to be like do nursing and like save people's lives and take care of people.
See, that's what everybody says, but it's just like, I don't know. I had to put some cream on a guy's butt. I gave a couple medications. Like nobody has like almost died on me yet. So fingers crossed.
Okay, well, never mind. Fuck this guy. He's not saving people's lives.
I feel like when people say that, it's more so like I'm maintaining their health. I'm making sure that they don't like dip. I'm not like I'm not in the ER resuscitating someone. I'm trying to keep them at a baseline.
Okay, and is it primarily like old people?
Yeah. Well, I'm on. So I float. So I go from unit to unit. I'm not actually on one, but the unit I'm on this week is rehab. So it's like, yeah, I'm trying to bring them up rather than stop them from like heart exploding and like that
shit. Yeah, I feel like if I tried coke, you would be seeing a lot of me in there. I've been trying to stay away from it because okay, like a month ago, I went out with this one girl, and on the day that we went on that date, she was 21 days clean off coke. And she was telling me stories about coke, and she was talking about all these really fun times, but like, it'd be like a fun time interrupted by a heart palpitation. Yeah. And I was just like, is it really fun? Because when I go have fun, I don't have heart palpitation.
You don't worry about like potentially dying, you know? Like,
yeah, well, because I smoke weed. I smoke too much weed. Yesterday, I smoked a lot of weed, which is, again, why I got tourist scammed. Like, I got, like, tourist trapped. It wasn't because, I was stupid or I made a mistake. It's because, well, maybe I made the mistake of smoking 1.5 joints, then walking up to a random...
That is a decent amount of marijuana.
It was...
Over how long?
It was 7.5 grams. I split the first one with my brother. I smoked the last half.
I will smoke 3.5 in like a month and a half. That is...
Shit!
Okay, not to make you feel the crack.
Oh God!
My bad. Not to make you feel like you have a problem, but I'm a very moderate
You
smoker.
said how long?
Usually like maybe a month because I smoke a very
3.5 grams.
I also have like a pen, so like I break it, like I grind it up.
Okay.
It's not like
I was about to say, because
yeah,
before like
no joints, no big blunts for me. So.
2 weeks ago, no, like a month ago, I started smoking 7 grams a week, which, to be fair, is a lot. But in my defense, it was like I was just having fun, guys. Like because it wasn't even like I was
So it
just
sounds like
getting,
you and the coke girl actually aren't that far off. You're like, I'm just having fun. Like 7.5 grams. Fuck it, you know? Like
well, yeah, but okay, here's the thing. Coke girl, when she quit doing coke, she was just like, you know, I'll just replace doing coke with smoking more beer. Wait, no, drinking more beer,
If you can
smoking
smoke
more
beer.
weed, smoking more weed. So yeah, we do have similar vibes going on. The difference is there's really not. I could easily go down a darker path, which is why I started cutting. I did start cutting back. But it wasn't because I was like, oh, I should do less. It was, oh, okay, yeah. I think spending $70 every week
I was gonna say,
is not
it's gotta
sustainable on $11 an hour.
So 7.5 is the cutback? That's already
No.
Oh.
7.5. No. No, 7.5. No, last night I didn't drink. Like 0.75. 0.75.
Oh.
The joint was 0.75.
Oh, I was like 7 grams.
No,
like,
you thought
like
yesterday.
Snoop Dogg?
You thought yesterday I had a comically sized joint walking around Manhattan.
Yeah, I was like, Snoop Dogg? Okay.
No,
Okay.
I did not smoke a 7.5 gram.
See, like I said, I use a pen. I couldn't even comprehend like that. Okay.
No, I understand why you're looking, because I was like, what?
Yeah,
I feel like it was a normal.
Yes, that is a very normal.
I feel like that was a normal sized joint.
Okay.
I was very confused. I was like, the guy at the dispensary didn't look at me like I was crazy. But is that just because he was like trying to sell me drugs? Like I don't know. But I was walking with my brother, and we were just walking around, and our hotel is in Manhattan, like really close to Times Square. So we accidentally walked into Times Square with a joint in our hands, which I felt like an asshole. I felt like there's kids coming around me, whatever. And that's not gonna put it out.
Yeah.
Because like we was already here. We was already in the process of doing things. You can't expect me to stop for other people. What?
Yeah.
No. So I kept going, and then I was walking past this like ice cream truck, and a dude turns around. I think specifically just because he smelled weed. You see him scan the crowd briefly. He looks at me, and he points at me. He goes, "You need za? You need za?"
Yep. They're very aggressive out here.
And I was just like, I was just like stoned as fuck. My 17-year-old brother's with me, and I was just like, no. And then I just keep walking, and I was just like, damn, like, low key, like, I wish I got that type of reception in Louisville, because sometimes I'll be like, fuck, I wish I could get some weed right now. I don't know where to get it. It's not like here where I can just go to any dispensary or whatever. You know, like you kind of have to know a guy or whatever. So then like,
it's got to be in like a Walmart parking lot at like 9:30. Somebody rolls up. You know, it's like some sketchy shit.
yeah. And the thing, okay, that reminds me. So back a couple years ago, I went on a date with this Haitian girl. Like, she grew up in Haiti, then moved to New York, and then moved to Indianapolis, of all places. A worst city on the planet. Worst city, hell on earth. And, which I don't know. Like, being in New York has its problems. It's dirty. It's like, whatever. Indianapolis is all that, but there's no public transport, and every single road is just a pothole. So, it was not great. But I was like, okay, I want to get edibles. And I kind of don't have time, because after the date, I was going to go back to my friend's place, and that's where I was going to do the edibles. So I was like, hey, do you got a plug? So, because I asked the girl, like, hey, you got a plug? Like, can we just slide by and get it right before the date, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, sure, I know a guy, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, all right, how much do you think it's going to be? And then she was like, 20 for like 100, some shit like that. So we get the weed before, we get the edibles. I got 2 of them. $40 for 100. I was like, this is whatever. The price wise, I wasn't even thinking about like, is this a good price? Is it not? It was more of like, this is what's available to me right now. I need it now.
Yeah.
So we go on a date, We went to this Indian place. She was feeding me butter chicken by hand, like the non-by hand. She was gorgeous. Only downside, she lived an hour away in her mother's place. So that was, I was already seeing signs of like, this might not work just because of like living logistics. Like she doesn't have a car, she can't drive to me. Like what? But here's the thing. Here's what sealed the deal for that girl. After the date, which the date was fun, it was great. I was swooning because getting fed by like, I was like, whatever. Also, she was trying to outspice me on the date. She was trying to be like, oh, but we Haitians, we can handle spice. We can handle, because I was like, I like spicy food. And then we order our food. We both got like 7 out of 8, which they did not season it 7 out of 8. Because we had to be like, hey, I need that Kashmir chili. Can you give it to me?
She thought because you was white, she was
right. So we both put more in there, and like, she was trying to like suss me out, like try and like call me on my bluff. But I low key was handling it better than her. Like hot take, I get like sweaty in the face, but my mouth was completely fine. Like my body is reacting visually, but in the inside, cool as a cucumber, you know? So that was already, I was like, I understand as why, like, you probably dealt with other people trying, oh, I can handle spice, and then they can't. But that's not the type of situation. Anyways, date was fine. I was feeling her. I was genuinely feeling her. I go back and do the edible with my friend. We both do like a quarter. Because not even a quarter. We both did like an eighth, I think. An eighth of the thing, because we thought it was 100 milligrams. We did an eighth. That's going to be about 12. We could see where it takes us, right? 30 minutes go by. I feel nothing. And I go, maybe it's not kicked in yet, but I'll give it another 10 minutes because I don't want to do anything crazy. I give it another 10 minutes. I feel absolutely nothing. So I go, hey, should we do more?
That's the class.
And so I did more. We did more. Nothing.
Okay.
Another 45 minutes goes by. But you gotta understand, at this point, it's been an hour and a half of just sitting like, guys, is this gonna kick in? So then we end up taking the entire thing. We slightly feel it.
Okay.
Because guess what? I was not sold a $20 edible, $20 100 milligram edible. I was sold a $20 10 milligram edible. 2 of them. And then when I bring it up to her, you know what she said? Damn, that sucks. And then went to talking to me like it was normal, talking about, oh, when will I see you again? Bitch, never. Never.
Just got scammed out of tours. So
yeah, I got scammed. I told her I got scammed. She was like, damn, that sucks. Which to me only sounds like she was in on it. She was in on it.
That's a completely reasonable thing to not see her again, I think.
And then she kept texting me.
She was trying to sell you another one.
Yeah,
like, I got some gas. These are 25. Like it's gonna have you spinning.
Yeah. So my word of advice to anyone: if you're going on a date with, like on a first date, don't go get weed from a random guy that they know, because I think that random guy. Yeah, I don't know what was going on.
Well, I'm glad you learned a very valuable lesson.
Do you have a situation like that? Because you've been okay before the camera. Mr. Big Dick over here was telling me, oh, I've been on so many dates. I've been playing the field.
Nothing drugs. I don't like smoking around because I get very like anxious. Are you
an anxious smoker?
Yeah, I have this thing where I like, over the years, the amount of people that I'm willing to smoke around has become less and less and less and less. Like after a while, it was only like literally my 2 best friends, and I don't even smoke around them anymore because I get this thing where I assume that everyone around me hates me. Because like, if I make a joke and then nobody laughs, I'll be like, everybody in this room thinks I'm an idiot. So
no, I get that.
So
yeah.
I get so scared of that. I don't smoke around people anymore. So I definitely haven't smoked around anybody that I'm dating, because that also is like, I'm still trying to get you to like me. I don't want to be high and anxious and scared that I'm gonna say something stupid. Like my best friends, like I'd say whatever, and they're like, oh, it's gonna be fine. But like, there's a valid chance I could say something that could ick you out, especially if I'm high. So I need to be at the top of my game 24/7. That's not gonna happen. So yeah, I haven't smoked around anybody that I don't think I've ever smoked around anyone that I've been seeing. Like
ever? Yeah, that's way different. Most of my dates end up with weed somewhere in them.
I'll go out for a beer. Like I'll drink. Yeah, I'll
drink
drink with you. But I don't know about like drugs. Yeah,
I mean, alcohol is a drug.
you're right.
Alcohol is a drug.
Yeah.
It just,
you're
that's the specific drug that you can handle around other people. So,
Yeah.
like, I feel like a lot of people, though, would be more worried about saying stupid shit while drunk.
I become hilarious. I guess I've mastered, like, I've learned how to do it. I've done it enough. Maybe I need to smoke. Maybe the weed thing.
You need to practice.
Yeah, I just need to get over that hump. Just have the bad experience of saying something awkward and icking her out, and then just figuring out
But
how
here's
to
the
go
thing,
from
I
there.
don't I don't think you would just ick someone out, because, like,
Maybe I just think, I don't think
do
high
you,
enough
okay,
of
do
myself.
you think, like, you'll smoke, and then, do you have secret bad thoughts that, like, you go, oh, I can't say these ones, people won't like these thoughts, like, and then they, like, come out of you, like, spew out of you, like bile when you get high?
He's like, you know what? Dogs are overrated. Then she's like, all right, I have to leave. No,
Well,
but,
like, that's a take I would have on a date. I would be like, because I was a cat girl. Well, not like that. Not like,
Yeah,
not as in
yeah.
the way, like, I like, yeah, or like whatever.
that no anime cat girl. Okay.
No, but like, whenever, like, you know, I feel like enough of an adult to where, like, I can handle the responsibility of a pet. Because that also means you can't just, like, oh, like, I want to take a trip to this place, or like, I want to go blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
or like, I want to spend the night at someone else's place.
You got to remember that you got
You got
something
you got a full being that,
you have to take
because
care
of domestication, is completely dependent on you for survival.
Mhm.
So, like, that just seems terrifying.
Yeah.
It seems like a relationship, except I was not gonna fuck the cat.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like more of a child relationship. And I was definitely not gonna fuck a child. So that, you heard it here first, not a pedophile.
What were we talking about? How do we there was a few jumps.
Oh, the weed. We were talking about weed or whatever. And then we were talking about dating. We were talking about your dating history and whatever. You're
Never smoked around anyone. I don't think I have. There's got to be maybe one time.
It doesn't have to be weed. It's just like anything. Like,
Oh yeah, this is just always been alcohol. I've had people say that they've wanted to do like Adderall and Coke and shit. Never got around to it.
No. That reminds me. I was at this bar in Louisville called Big Bar. It's a gay bar.
Mhm.
And if you guys know who this is, I ran into Elle. She's like a drag queen from Louisville. And we met, we started hanging out. This is like, I think the first or second time we ever like hung out at the bars. And she was like there with her friends. She was there with his friend, like whatever. And they all was like, yo, we're gonna like head to the bathroom, do some Coke. You wanna join us? And I was like, no, I was good on that.
I'll watch.
Like, I don't even drink that much. Like, low-key, like, I smoke, but I, like, don't drink. Like, it's really the taste of alcohol and the fact, like, I have to be, like, very precise in how I do it. Otherwise, I wake up with a hangover. So I don't really enjoy it that much. But, like, what was I saying?
Drag queen, Coke.
Oh, yeah. So they go to the bathroom to do Coke. And then they come back all giddy on their face. And I was like, okay, I guess the Coke got them excited. But no, they walk up and then they go, like all three of them, they go, yeah, so we went to go do Coke in the bathroom, but we accidentally crushed some ecstasy into it. So we feel really good right now.
Accidentally.
And then I was like, what? What? Okay. I mean, we hung out. We still had fun.
I'm sure they had
they had a great time. But like, I was just sitting there like, wow, we really do exist in two completely separate realities. Because there is no way in the world that I would accidentally do ecstasy and then be like,
whoopsie,
because like, what?
it happens.
What?
Yeah.
And then like, also like, because I've been hanging out with like more gays at the gay bar, the poppers.
I've heard such things. You know, they got sniffies out here. I don't know how big that is. And
what the fuck's a sniffy?
I'm teaching you about.
Oh my
sniffies.
God! What the fuck's a sniffy?
No, that's not even a drug. It's an app, right? So it's a gay. It's not even a dating app. It's just like a straight up sex app. It's like
Grindr. Is I getting gay explained?
But it's maybe
okay.
Okay, so I had a gay friend tell me about this. It's like a map. So it's not even like it's not like Hinge where you like hit yes, no, whatever. It's like it's literally a map and then it opens up and I want to just like download it just to show you what's going on.
No, keep going. Just show me.
Yeah, so it's like Apple Maps and then like things pop up and then you like I guess you click on it and then it's like, oh, there's like an orgy going on right here tonight or like this is that, like I don't know, I ain't been there. But yeah.
Yo, what?
Yeah, I heard they're like.
Is that like a New York thing? Because I don't
Maybe.
know if we have that in
Because
Louisville.
there's a very heavy population where that could be happening. So maybe it is just New York. I don't know. But
No, so when I was in Taiwan, I made a friend who was from Chicago, and she was telling me about like going to sex parties and shit. And first of all, I was like, huh?
I've heard that shit.
Where did this come from? Because again, I was not. I mean, I'm like, I just did not expect that out of her. And then she was like, yeah, I love just being there naked. It's like sometimes I don't even want to fuck. It's just I want to be around people fucking while I was naked. And I was like, okay, because I might be a whore, but it's only ever been a whore one person one time, like at a time. So I don't know. That seems like a lot to handle, and also just random people.
Yeah, that's what would throw me off. Like,
and they're called sniffies.
Yes, yeah.
In like relation to poppers. Because like poppers is like the drug that they do. Yeah. Because like, I don't really know what poppers actually do.
That's got something to do with your butt, I know.
They do. It does loosen the muscles in your asshole. So like, there's that. But like, people do them at like the bars or the clubs. So it's not just like no one just walking around like, oh, I gotta get my asshole loose for dancing at the club. Like, you know. So like, but no. So my friend out. Yeah, she did him. Hit him like on the middle of the like dance floor. Hit him. She's in heels. This is also like tall, muscular, like motherfucker, like lean, muscular motherfucker, but also just like tall, whatever. Like does a big whiff, and then, cause we was dancing together, motherfucker just collapses in my arms. And you understand, like I was 5'11", but this person like easily 6 foot or something like that, somewhere around there. Also in heels. And full ragdolls into my arms. And I started trying to look normal in the middle of the fucking like dance floor, just being like, no, this is not a dead body. Like, this is not me like sitting there like dancing with a dead body. And then like 30 seconds later, it was like, I feel good. And I was like, did you not see yourself just like die? Like in my arm? I don't know. Like, that's why I don't understand poppers. Because I don't even know what it's doing. I just see people like get lightheaded and like fall.
Anything that comes in like an aerosol can, I think like they have the possibility to pass out because it's not air, but you're sending it straight to your brain. Like the same thing that can happen with helium, because you know it's not air that you're taking in. So it's like you're not getting oxygen because it's not air. It contains some other bullshit. So it's just like anything that's aerosol. Like if you take that in instead of oxygen, you didn't get air in that second that you took in a breath. So it's like,
oh, that's why people who do whippets is always like fucking falling and shit.
And like the same thing with the galaxy shit. I mean, that is
like, that's whippets. Isn't galaxy like the galaxy shit? Isn't that just whippets?
Could be.
Because I think it's the same shit. It's just like instead of it being in like the actual like canister to make like whipped cream, it's like sold by Costco.
Yeah.
which is crazy. Like the drug that like all the like teenagers and 20 like early is like just like
you just buy
feeding
it.
over in the party. It's just like, yeah, that's in Costco. You get it like a 12-pack. What? Selling like that in bulk? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, but it's just at the end of it, there's just not enough air that you're intaking. It's a whole bunch of other bullshit, and it's just so you're not getting oxygen, and then it's just like your brain is like, all right, I need a break, and you just fucking conk the fuck out. I mean, you'll come back, like, you know, it's not like you're huffing on that shit for 10 minutes. Like, obviously that'll do you in, but it's just that one breath, like you're gonna get lightheaded because it's just not oxygen going up. So
yeah, that seems like it can't be good for your brain.
No, so that's the thing. Like, that's why that shit is so dangerous, is because over time, like you're literally killing brain cells because.
And then you don't get those back, right?
No, that's it.
No, that's it.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. I knew whippets was bad, but like, yeah.
That's why.
Like, well, I don't like. Yeah, that's okay. I understand everyone's got their own shit. Everyone's whatever. You know, not everyone is coming from a very healthy place when it comes to the relationship with drugs. I understand that. You know, me personally, I don't think me smoking to the point where I have a headache every morning, I don't think that's probably healthy. This is why I've been trying to cut back, you know? Especially also because, like, if I want to do, like, make this internet shit work, I can't be sitting there high the entire time. Like, I have to, like, lock the fuck in. But, like, the thing with weed is, which, like, is the only reason I feel comfortable to use it, like, even the amount that I do, is, like, if I stop, I mean, obviously, like, prolonged use over time, especially with your brain still developing, it's still going to be bad. Like, I understand, you know, by the time I turn 26 or whatever, I'll have knocked down a couple IQ points. I get that, but I have a lot to spare. That's my thing. I got a lot to spare. But like your dopamine receptors go back to normal, like after like 3 weeks for the most part, right? Is that wrong? Is that wrong?
So I don't know how long the detox actually needs to be, but from my understanding, like yeah, like a few. I mean, from what I hear, maybe it's like a couple days, maybe a few weeks. But with how much dopamine we intake on a regular basis, like a phone is like a adult pacifier.
No,
So-
that's real. That's
So
real. Yeah.
if I've also heard that if you wake up and you look at your phone first thing in the morning, then you're just burning through your dopamine as soon as you start the day.
I heard that too.
So-
And I was in college. What I did for like the last semester that I was like studying it, because I went to IU Bloomington. So last semester I was in Bloomington before I did my study abroad. I like would wake up at like 6 in the morning because I had 8 a.m. classes. I wake up at 6 in the morning. I'd meditate for an hour and then make my breakfast and go to class. And let me tell you,
That's the,
that oh my god, I was getting so much shit done. I was locking the fuck in, like, and I felt happier. I was less stressed because I wasn't like rushing out in the morning either, which I feel like if I have to rush out in the morning, like wake up and immediately go, I was gonna be a bit more
I do that every day. Not only that, but I wake up and I look at my phone. I woke up today at 6:20. I don't need to leave my house to be on time for work until like 6:55. I was like, oh, it's 6:45. I need to get in the shower. Like I didn't leave my house until like almost 7:10.
damn, yeah.
So yeah, it's
He was on rush mode 20%.
and I had beyond enough time, but I was just like,
Just scroll. Yeah, I know exactly how it is. It's like you even have to piss, but you don't want to get up because it's gonna like mess up your flow. You got locked into the flow. No, but like I was able to get my work done. Like I had school, and something that I've always struggled with is like procrastinating. I procrastinate like a motherfucker. I mean, that's not unique to me, but like I would always have to like struggle throughout every single day to like get shit done, and then I wasn't.
because you were meditating.
Because I was meditating, I was waking up, I wasn't on my phone for like the first like 2 hours of the day. And so like I was able, and like it was like low dopamine activities from the beginning, like making food, it was like taking a shower, or like, you know, meditating, like very low dopamine stuff. So by the time I was like having to get the ball moving, I was a lot more motivated, easily motivated. But then like, I, you know, stopped going to school. It was the summer and then I wasn't doing that. I was waking, like I didn't have anything to do. I was waking up just on my phone, waking up, turning over, muha, hitting it.
That's another thing, like smoking will like definitely cooks, like it's like those things together, like just like a lot of instant gratification. So I feel like that too, like when I was at like my lowest points, I was smoking, but I was like smoking, I was playing a lot of video games, and it's just anything that just fries like your dopamine. And because I would smoke and then it would make everything great. It would make everything great.
Right.
And then I would just do everything that was like terrible for me, just in that like little window. So it was like the already good was like 4 times good. And then like when I try to do anything sober, I'm like, oh, it's not as fun, you know? So that's exactly, like you cook this, like you cook the, what's the like,
Dopamine receptor?
Yes, but like the sensation, like you need so much more, you know.
Oh
like,
yeah, because your minimum is already so high at that point because you've already been like fucking cum guzzling like dopamine, like
exactly.
Yeah, and that's one thing too when it comes to smoking weed specifically because I'm a big stoner. I don't like. I like the feeling of sobriety until like 9 p.m. You know what I mean? Like throughout the day, I like it, like the feeling of it until like 9, and then I want to do whatever. But even like just that, like restricting just weed to like at like night, and then like not getting on my phone for like the first hour of the day, like even just those 2 things, like not even changing much else about like what I got going on, like still like going to bed on a healthy time. You don't have to be doing anything else, but doing just those 2 things for me, like boom, like because I just graduated. Like I just finished school. Like my last semester was for like last year, September, December, I was studying abroad. That was my last whatever. I didn't get my degree until May though. So, and I wasn't taking classes for that last semester. I just moved back home and then like whatever. So I've like just finished school and I was trying to find jobs, couldn't get anything. Like, okay, this is like, shit, not even like flex right now, but like this shit was genuinely just pissing me the fuck off. I mean, I've been doing social media since I was 15. Like, actually, no, I've been doing it since I was 9. I've had an audience since I was 15. You know, I've built up multiple different accounts to like over 100,000 followers, and then I make a new one because I just fucking feel like it. I speak multiple languages. I have a degree in economics.
You said this isn't a flex. It should be a flex.
Right? No.
It should be.
Yeah.
A flex.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. No, it is a flex.
Let
Yeah.
them know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let them know.
But the thing is, you know, I fucking send. You know, I have a portfolio for all the account, like whatever, blah, blah, blah. I send that in, I send my resume. I even do a fucking cover letter to these motherfuckers. Being like, yeah, your company, your vision just really connects with me and my vision. Even though it doesn't. It's just the one company that like I haven't applied to yet. Yeah. So like, I would do that, and then like I remember like that first month being so motivated. Because I was like, I can find a job, blah, blah, blah. Like, even I have to work, like, at least, like, be on my own and blah, blah, blah. I was doing, like, applications every single day, blah, blah. And after a month of, I shit you not, putting out, like, a fucking, like, maybe 100 applications. Actually, no, the first month, I probably got 50 out. I think I got 50 out in the first month. And then, and it wasn't just, like, one place. I was doing Chicago, New York, LA, like everywhere, like any big city, I was like, I don't give a fuck. Just like, I need to get somewhere, you know? After that first month, no interviews. And out of 50, I got like 11 rejection emails. Everyone else just ghosted me.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, okay, all right. And then, yeah, it's just like nothing's happening. And then, whatever, so then I just was smoking all the time, blah, blah, blah. But then I was like, fuck, I do need to at least have some money coming in. Yeah. So I started working the same job I was when I was 17, which, you know, just graduating college, be like entering like the adult, like more adult person in your life, no more school, blah, blah, blah.
And then you're going back to what you're doing before.
And yeah, and I was just like, fuck. I mean, the one good thing about it is my boss is Taiwanese. So I get to practice my Mandarin with her, and also like a bunch of customers come in speaking Mandarin and like Spanish. So I get to talk with them at least and practice my languages. But like, you know, yeah.
It's like those YouTube videos where it's like, white girl speaks Mandarin and completely blows away. like with a thumbnail and everything, like what?
No, but like, I started working, which also meant like certain days, like I actually had shit to do. And you know, I've been going to the gym. I mean, I've been not as much since I started working, but I was going to the gym before, and I felt myself like getting like, okay, I was locking in, blah, blah, blah. But it's also just like, what was I locking in for? Like I make my internet videos, which I like doing, but you can only post so many TikToks in a day. Like even if you come up with 1,000 great ideas, the algorithm can't push them all out.
Yeah.
So you can't even do all that much. And for a couple, like a TikTok takes minutes to make. So it's just sitting there like, okay, what the fuck else do I do? So like I've been trying to lock in, desperately like, oh, like, yeah, let's do like the no dopamine shit, like in the morning, like whatever. But then it's just like, well, I don't have shit going on. What the fuck else am I supposed to do? Like I go on walks, I've been reading books.
That's it, and that's what makes it so hard also is like trying to stay away from your phone when your phone is your job. Like that shit.
Oh my God, yes.
Sucks.
No, because then like if something's not popping off, I want to be on it more. Because it's like, well, if I scroll on like TikTok or something, maybe I'll get inspired, and then I'll make something, and that thing can like whatever. But
and also like
it never works.
And like if you want ideas, like you have to keep up on trends all the time.
Yeah, like
you have to keep up on the news. Like it sucks. It does.
Yeah.
It's like impossible.
I haven't watched it yet, but you seen the Nelk Boys interviewed Netanyahu?
Yeah.
You saw that?
I wasn't planning on watching it, but yeah.
I think I have to watch it at some point because like there's gonna be crazy shit in that. You know? I also, did you see that?
Oh, you see the Epstein files? What like got announced like 2 hours ago that Trump was like on it? Like, so it was announced by, what was it? So Complex did a thing on it, and then Washington Post, and then people were like, oh, well, those aren't verified sources. But that's like, so like the news like broke like 2 or 3 hours ago.
Wait, 2 or 3 hours ago? Like, okay, I know like the one thing where it was like, he wrote, like there was the doodle, and then he wrote something on it, like there was like a fake conversation between him and Epstein or something. I saw that. This is different than that.
So this was
Wait, what the fuck?
The DOJ warned him in May that his name was gonna be on it. And that's why he's been trying so hard
What?
To keep it under wraps.
Wait, no, I didn't know about this because I've been running around trying to find like a battery for my camera, going to every single Best Buy in Manhattan.
I feel like, not that it's like...
Bondi briefs Trump, his name was in the... Yo! Yo! Because like, okay, I knew he was on. Like, I always knew he was gonna be on. Like,
I mean, yeah, because he was trying too hard to just keep that shit under wraps.
Right,
You know?
and even before like this, whatever, I thought he'd be on it just because like he is like the rapist guy. Like he is found civilly charged for rape of like, I think one of them was like 13 or some shit. Like I don't remember if that was that case or whatever, but like there's a 13-year-old in there somewhere. Like I knew like he was on fuck shit for like a minute. But I didn't think the Epstein files would be his undoing because
he was pushing so hard for years. He was like, Clinton's on there, Obama's on there, and then when they finally got it, he was like, I was joking. It was a joke.
Yeah, and it's like everyone's still talking about Epstein. It's like you partially like won because like even if not you, the people in your orbit that's now a member of your government, of your cabinet, they all was going on podcasts and being
gunning for it.
Exactly, and then all of a sudden. They do that fake shit in February.
Because I was thinking, I couldn't remember like what they called it or what it was. I just remember some guy walking out with papers and he was like, we got him! And then just nothing.
Because what they released, it wasn't even like new information. All it was the same shit that had already been released before. So it was like, okay, why is you posting the same shit we already seen? Like, that's not new information. And then nothing really happened for a bit. I remember like seeing some outrage from like the MAGA people, but nothing really happened. And then all of a sudden, you know, Pam Bondi was like, no, we don't have it. Trump was like, you guys still talking about that, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh, I didn't really hear many people talking about it at all, but now I just see Trump being like, the Epstein files, it's actually the Obama files or something like that. And it's just like, oh, like this might be a lot more damaging than we thought. You know what I mean? And then just seeing like the last week, dude, he's been crashing out. He released files on MLK Jr.
That made me so angry. Like, that made me so mad. And like,
I don't have even time to look at it because I don't know. Like, I don't know. Is it being like, oh yeah, the government killed him or like anything, or is it anything revolutionary in that sense, or just like, oh we gang stalked the fuck out of him like his entire life?
I don't know. I just saw that he was releasing stuff just to like, you know, try and get some of the heat off him. I don't know exactly what it contains, but either way, it's still insane that this dude is just like, he's just doing so much to try and get the heat off of him. Like, it's just crazy to watch. Like, and he doesn't even have aliens anymore. Like, we know nobody gives a fuck.
No, you can't do the aliens thing again.
No, like,
you can't do that anymore.
It's like, he was like, oh, we already used aliens. Like, MLK? Like, what do they care about? Like, it's gonna be really interesting to see what because that's
the thing is, because like this is the one issue that he's actually at odds with his base.
Exactly.
And, like,
that's what. Yeah.
Because everything else, his base just doesn't give a fuck about. Like him.
But this is him. This is him. Like so.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't even think that it's him necessarily. Like because he already has been held civilly liable of rape, right? Yeah. And they don't give a fuck about that. I think specifically because the whole right-wing space has harped specifically on the Epstein shit. Like, that's their thing. I think specifically because it's Epstein. If he got found on some other child fuckers thing, I don't think it would have been as big a deal for his base because they would have been like fake news. But they specifically care about the Epstein files, which is why I think that there's more like, oh, he's being weird about this. He's on that list. And the right-wing media ecosystem has already built up that list as like the thing that's gonna, you know, like end the deep state or whatever the fuck. And it's like, yeah, I already knew that the Clintons is gonna be on that shit because other than like Trump, like, cause Trump and Epstein, they stopped hanging out like publicly as much around 2004. Like they're like, so like Trump's defense has been like, I hung out with him pre-2004. He wasn't doing the kid fucker shit. I didn't see any of that. He must have started doing that later on. But like the Clintons, like Bill and all of them, like they've been hanging with him like even past that. So like, it's like, I knew the Clintons was gonna be on it, but I don't give a fuck. I have no attachment.
Like, we don't like them.
Yeah,
If they
I don't
go to
like
jail,
them.
who gives a fuck? That's another
I
thing.
want them to go to jail. They should have been in jail. Like, low-key, they should have been already. Because, like, okay, not even because, like, whatever, but, like, the way that society treated Monica Lewinsky, who was, like, a young, like, woman who had the president of the United States making moves on her. Like, yeah, like, I don't know whatever the situation is, but if the leader of the so-called free world is like, suck my dick, it's like, well, what do I do? Like, I guess I have to suck the president's dick. You know what I mean? But then everyone else was, here's about this, no one's ever thinking about that. Everyone was, even women, was all being like, what a fucking slut. What a slut. And no one was like, Bill Clinton's a whore.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton's 50 years old trying to fuck a 20-year-old. Like a 21-year-old. No one's like, that's weird. Everyone's like, this fucking slut.
It's like, it's Bill.
It's Bill. He plays the saxophone.
He's so quirky.
He's so quirky. But yeah, no, he's been like sex pest number like 2. So like, yeah, no, like, and then Hillary Clinton, even if she's not done anything, like, I don't like her. So I would be happy just to and she's also like, the fact that like she was like the pick in 2016 genuinely astounds me, not because of like Democrats' inability to do anything ever, but it was just like, she genuinely is the most unlikable person ever.
Yeah. I think she just had so much fucking pull that she was able to just douse everybody. Like all the other options, she had so much power she could just stomp them all out. Like I don't even remember.
Oh, and like that, like in like the terms of like the establishment, like in the backdoor shit.
Yeah, like who, like everybody else. I don't even remember who else was like running.
Bernie.
Oh yeah.
Bernie, that was his first bid for it.
Yeah, and it was supposed to like he was.
I think like legitimately, like did he win or like there was some like I remember there was being some shit about like. Some shady shit happened.
Yeah, he was like,
in the
like the
primary.
DNC, like they like sabotaged him. Like he was supposed to get it.
Yeah, and they fucked him over.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, we saw how that played out. Because also, like, I mean...
I think 2016, I think Bernie probably would have won. Because Trump, even then, he wasn't like...
He wasn't what he is now.
Yeah.
I think him being president gave him a lot of legitimacy, which is like... Because he really is like... He's scammer number 1. He was putting his name on everything. You know how like Shaq now is like whatever, like if there's anything, any product, Shaq is probably promoting it.
And
like,
Snoop,
Shaq and Snoop Dogg. Well, like Trump was that guy back like even before they was all doing it. Like the Trump Steaks, the Trump Tower, like even the Trump Tower. While he had like real estate, whatever, a lot of the Trump Towers around the world, I don't even think he owned. I think it was more of a licensing thing. I know it was for the steaks and all that. It was just like him licensing his brand image. So a lot of like products that was like supposed to be his, it was more so like he was a partnership, like kind of in the way that like Ariana Grande will do a collab with a makeup brand, have her own specific line. It's like kind of, I think it was like set up like that. But because people don't know how like that shit works, everyone's like, oh, Trump guy, he has all the towers, you know? So like, you know? But yeah, also I just think it's crazy that in the 12 years of him doing politics, like at a global stage, like, because he was already a famous guy before, but him being like #1 face of everything, like no matter what he does, it's top in the news cycle. He not once has ever thought to himself, you know, maybe the spray tan looks awful. And it's like, it doesn't even stay on. Like there's lines in the middle of his face where it's like just like his normal skin color because he's like his like forehead is in a permanent wrinkle. It's a permanent wrinkle. So like, and it's just like, damn, I think in terms of pure fashion and aesthetics alone, he shouldn't have been able to win.
He's not an attractive man.
No, and like it's not saying like you have to be hot to be president.
Yeah.
But like you need to look like...
It helps in some sense, and it has helped him. But like, obviously being tall and attractive helps in every aspect of life,
right?
Essentially.
I mean, he's tall.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's actually like
6'2", 6'3".
Yeah,
Yeah. But he always looks like he swam in like the McDonald's grease for the fries that they use after like a full day of use. Like he always looks like that. Like that's what the spray tan looks like. He's oily. He's because like he's old now and his body's like failing, so he's always just sweaty.
I love the lean that he's got. He's always got like this.
That's the
like,
dimension lean.
He's like fighting to keep himself upright. He's always at like.
He's always leaning.
He's at like a 55-degree angle at any given moment.
Yeah, and you want to know why? That's a sign of like dementia and cognitive failure. Like older people, when their brain starts or whatever, they start leaning because like their brain isn't just like, it's just not keeping up the same way it was when they was younger. And I mean, he speaks incoherently. It was bad like 12 years ago, but I rewatched the 2016 debate like a couple months ago.
And he can get a thought out. Like,
and he was surprisingly coherent. He was coked the fuck out. Because he says, oh, I've never done alcohol. But the entire debate, he's sitting there going, like the entire, he's like jigging his fingers in his nose the entire debate. And it's just like, he's like sniffing, like the entire time it's like, oh, I don't remember him being like this. I don't remember the coke. I don't remember that actually.
What I've noticed about him now too is like there's a lot of, like he uses his favorite lines every sentence now. Like before it'd be a couple times he gives a speech, but now he's like, we're doing more than anyone has ever seen before. These are bigger numbers than better than anyone has ever. Now it's like, it's every other
It's
sentence.
almost like he's doing a Trump impersonation every time he speaks, which is like, cause like what every Trump impersonation is like doing the voice kind of, putting the hands out and then saying a line, which that's what he's just doing all the time now. Like he, and then the moments where like recently where he's not doing that, he's more exasperated. Like, oh, you guys keep talking about Epstein. Like, why would you guys be talking about that guy? I mean, no one cares about Epstein. That's the Obama guy. But like, he's not even like giving it with the same pizzazz he was. He's like, Epstein. You guys talk about that.
He's so tired. He doesn't want to be
so
president.
tired.
He's 6
so
months in. He's
sleepy.
like, I don't want to be president.
Have you seen his
anymore.
cankles?
I have not.
Okay, so if this right here is like a normal leg right here, you know, it's just normal up. His shit, instead of like being in line with the shoe,
oh, he's got
it's like over here. His hands bruised and everything. He's got that makeup on his hands.
He's got venous insufficiency.
Yeah,
so
but that's what they say.
So he's got like pooling.
I think he probably has like chronic heart failure. Because almost you got to think about that man's diet. If he's already showing these signs.
Big Macs.
Yeah, and you got to think the White House is. I mean, they did with Joe Biden. Like Joe Biden was drinking a cocktail of substances just for him to like stand up in the morning. So like if they was doing that for him, you know he's doing the same shit for Trump, and that man has not ate healthy a day in his life.
The steak, he was eating Trump steaks for decades.
No, but like. He went to Saudi, like, it was in Saudi Arabia, somewhere in the Middle East, and
he was asking for like McDonald's.
And they got him a McDonald's truck, a full McDonald's truck, because he won't like eat anything else. He like subsides on a pure diet of like
Big
trans fats, like McDonald's trans fats and Coca-Cola.
Oh, I thought you meant.
Too. Maybe, yeah, but he apparently, like, you remember when he got that Coke button installed, the Oval Office where he hits the button and like someone brings him a can of Coke or something?
Is that real?
Was that not real? Or like I thought that was. I thought that was.
That would be.
Maybe I just heard. Maybe I might just be hallucinating shit. But yeah, no, I remember him like he just drank copious amount of Coca-Cola, and he's not exercising. I mean, the most exercise he did because he plays a lot of golf. I think like half the days in office, he's just playing golf, and he sucks. Have you ever seen him?
I have not.
His swing, like I don't even play golf. I think it's like a sport for rich people, and I don't fuck with it for specific reasons like that. Also, I live on a golf course right now, and that means that, you know, later in life, I might, you know, have a 2 times more likely chance of getting like Parkinson's, which is fun, which is really great because the pesticides, they sleep into the groundwater. It's so fun. But like, I still know that like decent form. I've seen enough Tiger Woods on the TV at like Thanksgiving to understand what a good form is. And that man, for playing golf, like at the bare minimum, a third out of like every single day of the year, like every like
decent at this point.
Yeah. There's 365 days a year. 123 of those is him playing golf. And man, he fucking sucks. You would think that just by pure hours, because like what do they say? They say like, you know, it takes 10,000 hours like to master something. Our taxpayer dollars is funding him, like is like paying for him to become the best golf player in the world. And like,
and he still buns. He's still buns.
I don't even think that motherfucker's getting a birdie. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for the regular episode. Check out Chris on his
TikTok and Instagram and YouTube that I should stop procrastinating on.
but
maybe-
probably not Chris.
Yes.
Link in bio. All the socials me in bio. All right. Thank y'all so much.